Hey guys, it's Ross Scott on the Space Couch today. Continuing on with the Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary, we're going to see what it says about General Finn. And here is his spread. Very nice. I do like this new outfit that he's got for the Rise of Skywalker. It's definitely his best one of the ones that he's had. So let's see what it says about Finn. At first, Finn was running away from something, the tyranny of the First Order. Then he ran towards someone, Rey. Now, he's committed to a cause larger than himself, the resistance and the battle to liberate the galaxy. He has separated in his mind all that the First Order gave him, in education, military training and the fear of its might, from all it has taken from him. He had no family, no childhood, not even a name. Finn is committed to saving the galaxy's youth from such a fate. Whereas once he might have been the most realistic about the Resistance's chances, now Finn is filled with a relentless optimism that it can and must be victorious. So let's just see what Finn's timeline here is. 23 BSI, born to unknown parents, taken by the First Order. 20 BSI, earliest class training begins. All the next stuff is at 0 BSI, so basically The Force Awakens and I guess The Last Jedi. First mission, unable to massacre civilians on Jakku. Liberates Poe Dameron, deserts the First Order. Meets Rey, BB-8 and Han Solo, joins the Resistance. Wounded on mission to destroy Starkiller. Undertakes mission to foil First Order hyperspace tracker. Participates in the Battle of Crate. Then 0.5 ASI, goes undercover on the finalizer above Batuu, and that is the Galaxy's Edge Rise of the Resistance ride, whatever that is. And then 1 ASI, mission to the Sinter Glacier colony. Now, we see him here on Persona with Poe in the background, where he's looking at Rey when she is, that'll be when Kylo Ren's TIE Whisperer is approaching, so what it says there. Finn has seen more worlds in the past year than in his previous 20, as his missions take him from one side of the galaxy to the other. Yeah, in minutes, apparently, for all of them. He and Poe Dameron continue to bond, though it occurs to Finn how little he actually knows about Poe. So, let's just see here. Longer hair, decidedly non-regulation by First Order standards, and you can see it there. It was a very nice hairstyle that he had, actually. And this is very tactile when you touch it as well, which I do like. He's got the ERDT Glee 44 blaster pistol, which is that gun right there. I knew it was Glee something or other. This, I'll get him to stand. Formerly a flight jacket, this was, with the sleeves removed. As you can see, missing sleeves. The identification plaque. It doesn't show on here, or it'll be where that pocket is below this patch here. But you can see on this that there is a little band there, because there is that patch which we see there. Coded cylinder with stolen First Order access codes. Is this? Not sure if that will show on here. It does. You can just see it there. Fast draw holster with spare blaster gas ampules. There is the holster, but I don't see the ampules, but it is in the photo here. So, oh sorry, Finn. There. So obviously, slightly less detail on the Galaxy Adventures figure, like there would be on a toy box, I expect, versus if it was, say, the Black Series. What else do we have on there? Finn has grown to favour a single-handed grip, uncommon for a Stormtrooper, here. But he was one of the best shots the First Order had, of course. What it says about his evolving reputation. Finn has grown beyond the moniker ex-Stormtrooper in the minds of his fellow Resistance crew. Time and again, he has placed his life on the line on daring missions for General Organa's cause. On the moon of Avedot, and that is, I think, in the Allegiance comic, if I recall correctly. He and Poe raided an abandoned New Republic supply cache. Yeah, chased by bounty hunters, as I recall. And they're the ones who turn up in the Galaxy's Edge comic later. He undertook risky supply runs with Chewbacca and helped liberate the Tevelans from First Order occupation alongside Poe and BB-8. And I don't recall that. Maybe that was in the Resistance Rising, whatever that one was called. Can't recall now. He even donned Stormtrooper armour once more, infiltrating the Finalizer on a mission that resulted in Supreme Leader Ren's Star Destroyer being severely damaged over Baku. General Organa sees great potential in Finn and admires the initiative he has taken in the past months. What it says some more here, more details on his outfit in this part. Sleeves removed for flexibility, as we can see. The Resistance Fatigues shirt in the classic Corellian cut, whatever that might be. Leather gauntlet with mounted comlink. Which one would be? Yes, it's basically this there. There's his comlink, which you can see. Where was it? Which one? Here. And those are the details on there, but as growing skills it mentions. Finn's Stormtrooper training has provided the Resistance with inside information and first-hand intelligence on enemy forces, but his lowly rank and strictly defined role within the First Order hindered his own development. The Resistance, however, needs everyone to excel beyond their boundaries to win this war. Therefore, Finn is actively developing a wider range of skills. He devotes himself to learning more about leadership, piloting, languages, and other areas. He has also shown a cautious curiosity about the Force. Finn is astounded by the feats Rey has performed and wishes to gain some insight into something that is clearly important to her. Now on his fact file it says Poe has been teaching Finn some basics of starship piloting since the former Stormtrooper is not a natural pilot. We haven't seen that in The Rise of Skywalker, unfortunately. Whereas once Finn could not understand binary, his time with BB-8 has increased his skills in droid interaction. And we see just a bit about his travel satchel here, which he is wearing here, but the details on this don't really match what is in the visual dictionary, because obviously it is not as complete, shall we say, in this animation style. So, the travel satchel back view, we've got a water-resistant waxed canvas over closed-cell foam padded interior. And this is the strap, I believe. The compression strap. Then the front view, the flap cover. Hook, clasp and loop closure. That kind of looks like, you know, the kind of locks they use in rope climbing and stuff like that. It has that kind of look to it. Then there's the power recharge coupler on your satchel, because everyone's satchel needs a power socket. And then there's this, which is some kind of vent, I believe. Humidity and temperature control vent. So yeah, subject Finn, formerly FN-2187, homeworld unknown, species human, affiliation resistance, height 1.78 metres, age 24 standard years. And we see him here, down at the bottom. Finn gears up for another mission, confident that in the company of his closest friends, he will succeed. And he does. We're all in this to the end. So yeah, my favourite character in the sequel trilogy, although I think Kylo got the best treatment across the entire trilogy. I was glad that they did manage to do more about his actual Force sensitivity, even though it was very light Force sensitivity, as I said before, like Leia in, say, Empire Strikes Back. But no doubt that will get developed in the future canon, hopefully, and I would love to see some sort of media showing Finn doing his Jedi training, wielding a lightsaber, and doing good across the galaxy in general, because that's the kind of guy he is. Great character. So there you go, guys. That is just what the visual dictionary has to say about Finn, or as he now is at the end, General Finn. And that would be interesting to see how he develops that role. Although as the war is over, I'm guessing he's going to be a veteran rather than an actual combat soldier for very much longer. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for a common topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.